Yo my people, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Deadline day is over. No more transfers for the summer, which means I'll be ranking Chelsea's transfer list. Yes, players coming into the club, not going out. Obviously, I'm going to run through who obviously left Chelsea. Chilwell, he's gone. About time. Nicholas Jackson got a bit messy, as you know. Christopher Nkunku went to Milan. We sold Alfie Gilchrist. Anselmino went on loan to Dortmund. Chukwuemeka sold to Dortmund. Viega sold to Villarreal. Broja sold to Burnley. Ugochukwu sold to Burnley. Mark Guehi went on loan to Sunderland, but we bought him back. Yep. Dewsbury Hall to Everton. Who else? Mamadou Sarr on loan. Kenji Pires on loan. Samuel Smith on loan. Joao Felix to Al Nassr. Penders on loan. Noni Madueke to Arsenal. Petrovic to Bournemouth. Amagu to Strasbourg. Kepa to Arsenal. Bettinelli to City. Bashir Humphries to Burnley. So Chelsea are the team that have made the most money when it came to the transfer window. And I can't lie, I'm very happy with the business that we've done. Chelsea, we're very good at selling players. I don't know how we do it. Obviously, the Strasbourg ones, I prefer not to speak.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
But let's talk about the players coming into the club. And starting off with the first signing. And I'm going to be grading them from A star to F. So starting off, we've got Dario Essugo, who came from Sporting, and I can't lie, didn't know much about him. Watched him through pre-season, and I can't lie, he's a very, very similar profile to Moises Caicedo. And for me, that is exactly what we need. Someone like Moises Caicedo, that when Moises Caicedo gets subbed off, maybe takes a break during Carabao Cup, FA Cup, even the Champions League potentially, Essugo's there. He's a little bit rash, I will say. He does seem a little bit rash, but he does have that element of like real men, if that makes sense. Chelsea's age range, let's say, is usually from 17 to 23, I would say. That's usually the type of prospects that we look at. And 20-year-old from Portugal, a lot of aerial duels won, defensive actions, that's usually his strong points. But yeah, I can't lie, plays DM, like I said, the Caicedo role, but yeah, I think that's a decent signing. And for me, only because that the only problem I have with Chelsea is that we don't buy needle movers. We don't buy players that we know as soon as he comes in, he's going to kill it. And Sugo, let's be real, he's one of those potentials. One of those that could be a great player. And that's why I'm going to give him a C. So, I don't think it's a bad signing at all. I think it's a good backup for Moises Caicedo, but it's not a needle mover. So for me, I'll put it as C. Next, we've got Liam Delap from Ipswich. We signed him for £29 million, and I can't lie. Obviously, there was conversations between Manchester United and Chelsea at the time, but for me, I didn't want Chelsea to finish at Liam Delap. Absolutely not. I did not want him as my front three. Part of the front three, if that makes sense. The starting 11. No. I want him as rotation. For example, the Carabao Cups, the FA Cups, Champions Leagues, coming on from the bench. That's how I wanted Liam Delap to come into Chelsea. And for 30 million, obviously a lot of money, but so far what he's shown during the Club World Cup, so far in the Premier League, I think he's started off a little bit slow. But you can see, like I said, if you watch Chelsea, then you know that, of course, GA currently not much, but his off the ball runs, his dribbling, his passing as well, it is very good. And I can't lie, for me, I am excited to see how he develops under Chelsea. 22 years old, so still very young. He is a lot more physical, and that's what we like. We needed that physicality. I feel like we had a lot of players that were silky, or maybe physicality wasn't their best attribute, but Liam Delap, he's definitely a physical player. And yeah, I'm glad that we managed to beat Manchester United to him. I'll be rating Delap a C as his rotation. So I thought, you know what? I think it's fair. Again, not our number one choice. So yeah, let's not complain. The next player that I'm going to be talking about is this man right here, Joao Pedro, my R9. And hey, when he came from Brighton, obviously the first thing I said before he even kicked the ball, they dragged him into the Club World Cup, and I said, and I remember telling my boy Miro, it sounds stupid, but all he needs to do, because he didn't get that many goals with Brighton, I think he got about 10 goals, and for a striker, that's not what you want. You want more. And he has the capability of scoring more goals, but for me, it was more, take more shots. Try to be greedy. Try to be that guy. And at Chelsea, he started off incredibly. I mean, so far, if we're including the Club World Cup, it's 7 goals and assists in 5 games. Incredible. I don't think any neutral fan would have thought, or any rival fan would have thought that he would be kicking it off like this. But if you look at Joao Pedro, if you look at what he's done for Brighton and the style that Chelsea play, hey, these jugadores, man, these Brazilians, they love it, man. They love it here at Chelsea, and it shows. But yeah, obviously takes a lot of touches, creates a lot as well. Not only is he a goal scorer, but he creates chances as well. Aerially, I mean, he does win his aerial duels and yeah, gets his goals for sure. And in the Premier League so far, 2 goals, 2 assists. Hey, I can't lie, I'm very, very happy with him. Like I said, his nickname is my R9. He is my R9. But yeah, very happy with him. For 53 million, hey, all I'm saying is people are spending 150 million, 120 million for certain strikers. Hey, we could get 3 Joao Pedros, let's put it that way. Joao Pedro for me, my Brazilian dog. Easily an A. I wouldn't say A star, I would say an A. Because I can't lie. For what we've paid for him, I feel like he's going to surpass that value. And he's going to be unreal. He's a needle mover. I think he's probably the 2 signings out of all the signings that are needle movers. So he's definitely an A. Next player let's talk about is Jamie Gittens. And again, I don't watch the Bundesliga too much, but from what I've seen from Gittens, he's very similar to Sancho. Obviously, the question mark was Sancho when he was at Dortmund. He absolutely killed it. Jamie Gittens is not getting the same numbers. But for me, cool. Dortmund is one thing. You're coming to Chelsea. You get me? German league to the Prem doesn't always work out. 53 million might seem like a lot as well. I mean, I would have rather put more money into a Rafael Leao, more money into a Rodrigo. But from what I've seen of Jamie Gittens, 21 years old, he's played 3 games, but obviously he didn't start all of those games. Hasn't got a goal assist yet in the Premier League, but for pre-season, I've seen him live as well, and I can't lie, he's electric. The difference between him and Sancho, for me, what annoyed me with Sancho last year was the fact that Sancho did not want to take on his man. He was so passive and didn't know how to take on his man. Like, I've seen Baller League players do better than him. And for me, when I see Jamie Gittens, I can't lie, he's electric. He actually wants to take on his man. Yes, don't get me wrong, doesn't always work, but at least he's trying. And not only that, when he does lose the ball, he goes and grabs it back. He grabs his chain back, which that's the mentality I like to see. And Kunku, again, he didn't bring that sort of mentality where even if he lost the ball, it didn't look like he was dragging back. He looked lost. And for me, the fan base are split with Jamie Gittens, but I'm on the side of give him time, let him land. We've got wingers there, so let's not rush. Jamie Gittens, I'm going to say a C. Reason being is because I feel like for me, again, he doesn't have the same stats as Sancho. When with Jamie Gittens, I'm going to give it a C. Again, it's all potential. So for me, it could be hit or miss. So I think C is fair. Next, we've got a captain. We've got a man that has over 100 appearances for Ajax, and that is Jorrel Hato. And I know a lot of rival fans were hating on this because they know how good he is. Hato can play left back, he can play centre back, and obviously a left footed centre back. So Cole's injured, maybe we can play him, but Maresca hasn't really done that yet. So let's see what he does. But he can play left back. replacement for Cucurella, which we needed because we sent Renato Vega to Juventus on loan because he wanted minutes, and now he's gone to Villarreal. But this guy is a physical monster. For the age of 19, I can't lie, he's something special. Aerial duels won, 87%. A lot of touches on the ball, but like I said, it's more the diversity. He can play left back, he can play centre back, and that's what we need, especially when we're trying to win. Look, this sounds crazy, but we want to win all four competitions, obviously. Will we win it? That's a different question, but we want to win all four, so we need as much depth as possible. So, for example, when these injuries does come in, where Colwell's injured, this guy's injured, that guy's injured, Hato can play either position, which is always good. A bit of rotation, and Maresca has a lot to work with, which is good. No excuses there. But yeah, very happy with the signing. 36 million as well. Hey, no brainer at all. Jorrel Hato, I'm going to give him an A. I mean, look what he's coming with. He's got international caps. He's got so many games under his belt for Ajax. So young. And for me, the versatility is what we need. This is the type of profile we needed. So I can't lie. For me, I'm gassed. The next player I'm going to talk about is, he looks like my twin, Alejandro Garnacho. And for me, I'll be honest with you, at first I was not happy. Reason why I wasn't happy is because I've seen his attitude at Manchester United, and for me, the way that Chelsea have built themselves now, they've built such a happy environment. Let's put it that way. Everyone's loving it, a winning mentality, and now you're bringing this bad apple to the team. Like, I wasn't happy. However, I feel like I've turned a new leaf. At the end of the day, it is Manchester United. It's a toxic environment. Ronaldo said it. Ten Hag said it. Who was my man before Ten Hag? Ragnick. He said it as well. It's a toxic environment, and the thing is, it could work out for us. He's raw. He's got potential. Manchester United fans called him a superstar. So, hey, we managed to bargain. We managed to take it down. They asked for 50 million. We said 37, give or take. But yeah, I can't lie. I am happy with him. Let's see how he does. His attitude better pattern up. But he can play on the left. He can play attacking as well. He can play on the right. So versatility. But obviously, ideally, he plays on the left. Yeah, I've just seen him make a lot of stupid decisions when in front of goal. Maybe when he's on the ball. I feel like Chelsea lack players that run off the ball. We've got a lot of players that are good with the ball. You've got Gittens, Palmer, Steve, which I will talk about very soon. But Pedro Neto, these guys off the ball, not quite it. But Garnacho will provide those runs, and Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, amazing passers of the ball. They'll be looking for Garnacho for sure, and I can't lie, it's going to be exciting. I'm not going to do what I did with Sancho and buy his shirt. If he does well, hey, twin, where have you been? I'm gonna cop it after. But yeah, again, 21 years old, young. Let's see. It's all down to him. You can't blame Chelsea. You can only blame him. So let's see what happens. And a player that we've signed on loan is Facundo Buonanotte. I don't know how to say his name. Yeah, Buonanotte. Yeah, 20 years old. Obviously played from Leicester. Played at Leicester. Plays right wing, attacking mid. He could play, but yeah. But the thing is with me is that why on earth did we need him? We were supposed to go for Fermin Lopez, Xavi Simons. We let him go to Tottenham. So clearly that's our fault. And on loan, why do we need him? We should have addressed other places. And currently, news comes in from Indicator News. Chelsea have decided to exclude Buonanotte from the team's Champions League squad. He stated a few days ago upon joining, "It's a great step in my career. I'll have the opportunity to play in the Champions League for the first time in my life." So clearly they're not even on the right page. So yeah, it's not looking good, bruv. But yeah, for me, I'm sorry, call me crazy, but I'm gonna say it's an F, man. I genuinely don't see what's the point of signing him. But yeah, for me, it's an F. Finally, I'm gonna talk about my dog, my jugador, my young gem, Willian Estevao, also known as Steve, 18 years old. We bought him for 47 million. We bought him technically last year, but he's coming this year, so I'm going to talk about him. I mean, when he played in the Club World Cup, he played for Palmeiras. I didn't think he looked that exciting. I know he's amazing, don't get me wrong. People talking about him as being Baby Neymar, and that's my nickname for him, Baby Neymar. I think that's the right thing to say when you're talking about Estevao. But people are hyping up Estevao more than Endrick. And look where Endrick's at. He's at Real Madrid. So for me, we really, really got something here. And like I was saying, Palmeiras, he scored a fantastic goal against us. But he's always creating chances, always taking shots, goals as well. I mean, can play on the right, can play attacking mid. And so far stepped up. When Cole Palmer got injured, he was there. 3 games, 1 assist, causing a lot of issues. Like, genuinely, he's a problem. And I feel like many left backs won't be able to handle him. And a lot of doubts were where he isn't the most physical. So maybe the Premier League might not be for him. Would there be space for him in this Chelsea team? Hey, the questions are all answered now. He is ready. He is great. Is he going to be starting every single game? Probably not. But you know, when it matters, Estevao will come on and make a difference. So for me, easily the best and most exciting, promising signing that we have made in a long time since Cole Palmer. But even then, with Cole Palmer, we didn't know. Like, we knew, but we didn't know. And he came up and teared it up. So I would even say since Eden Hazard. Really. But yeah, Estevao, for me, A-star. Easy A-star. And how would I rank Chelsea's transfer market as a whole? Our business, how we've done bringing in players. My only problem is, I'll be honest with you, that yes, we've all offloaded a lot of players, but we still haven't really established that centre-back issue, and for me, a goalkeeping issue. They trust Robert Sanchez, I don't. They trust Jorgensen, I don't. Donnarumma was there, we didn't go for him. Emi Martinez was there, we didn't go for him. Mainan, we didn't go for him. And yes, you know, there's a few keepers. I really want Diogo Costa, but they don't want to go for him. So I don't know what more you want me to do. There's going to be a lot of moments in the season where Sanchez will be looking at you. Don't make those stupid mistakes. There was a few mistakes. That free kick, Eze, you're very, very lucky with that. But I've seen him, again, playing those stupid passes where he didn't need to. But we know about Sanchez. I turned a new leaf and he's already burned that leaf. So with the goalkeeper, we should have addressed that issue. Now, centre-backs. For me, I love Chalobah. I love Tosin. I love Colwell. And I love Fofana. Those 4. Fofana can barely keep himself fit. Colwell, one of our best centre-backs, injured. Tosin has some suspect moments. And Chalobah, I'll be honest, he's Mr. Reliable. He is the guy that I can only have full faith in to not make a mistake, to be solid. And that's the one defender out of the 3. Colwell's injured. We need someone. Maybe a Bastoni. If we're not going to do that, at least buy a backup and put Hato left centre-back for me, partnering Chalobah. Those are the issues that I have with Chelsea. Centre-back, goalkeeper, and also the business that we do. We don't buy enough needle movers. Like if you look at the likes of Liverpool, the Cities, these type of teams, Arsenal's, I mean, let's be honest, they don't buy needle movers. But those teams there, the reason why they've been winning the league constantly over the past decade is because they have been buying needle movers. People that will come in and every single fan base knows they're going to be a problem. Alexander Isak, he's going to come in and tear it up. Let's be real. We have to be real. And Chelsea, can we pull those type of players? Absolutely. But is that our profile? No. Why are we not doing it? We're buying youngsters that will be good next year, the year after that. And if they're not good, what we're going to do? Make a profit on it. So for me, I'm happy and not happy with the business style that Chelsea are going at. But hey, that would be my overall issues with Chelsea's business. And for that reason, I'm going to rate Chelsea's business a C. A grade C. I feel like it was good, but could have been a lot better. But yeah, let me know if you guys agree. Let me know who you're excited for the most this season. And as always, like, comment, subscribe. By the way, I don't say it often, but trust me, I appreciate every single one of you guys for supporting. I read the comments. I read your TikTok comments. I read your Instagram comments, DMs, whatever it may be. I appreciate every single one of you guys that have followed me from day one. And I want to keep going and keep pushing to the top. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on all socials, click the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading. And until next time, guys, take care and peace.